Okay, here we are with Carl Williams, Pure Black Racing's boss. He's back in New Zealand for a few days taking care of business while the team's up in the States. And as we all know, they've had a fantastic start to the season up there. Carl, you must be wrapped.
Yes, it's a bit of a dream start really. Definitely didn't come as a surprise. We were pretty serious about the objectives we set, and having a strong start was the main one. But you know, obviously to put that idea into action is no mean feat, and you know, everything coming together, and at the end of the day, the guys stepping up on their bike was awesome. You know, led from the front by Roman and Mike and Tim and Glenn, and all of them really impressive.
It looks like they've really hit form at the right time.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we have an advantage coming out of the New Zealand summer. Redlands is not a race that you can go to ride into form. It's flat stick from the first day, like we learned in the prologue, and then really tough stages from there. So, you know, carry some form from, you know, it's great that we can build that sort of form here in New Zealand at some of the races like you know, the Elite Nationals and Trust House Classic and Tour of Southland and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool, good for the future. Yeah,
and from what we're hearing, the Americans definitely know the Kiwis are in town.
Yeah. There's a lot of white kits up there, so we're having to be standing out a fair bit. And whether the guys like it or not, they're going to be a marked team from now. It was pretty apparent in Alabama, the last race before I came home, that the other teams were pretty keen to keep an eye on them and not let them get far. But that's you know, a sign of respect, and we just got to capitalise. We're going to have to develop our strategies and our game plans as we go forward. The guys are in Boulder at the moment, getting used to the altitude.
Yep.
And Tour of Zealand next week probably will be the biggest race that this team will have done. So right now is a bit about taking stock, taking a deep breath, and then really like building back up over the next few days to Gila. And then that was essentially the end of what we called the first block. Yep. So the guys are pretty motivated about that.
And you were saying earlier that you're getting plenty of invitations to other events too.
Yep, so the calendar's sort of ever changing. There's been a lot of interest from event promoters in the States. They love the fact that we're from New Zealand, the Pure Black Racing brand, and then most importantly, I guess the style of racing. They know that we're going to come out and liven things up. So, you know, every other day we seem to be getting another race invitation, which the end result of that is there's a few new events being added to our calendar. They're going to provide good opportunities for, you know, some of the new riders like Lewis Crosby and Taylor Gunman and James McCoy to have a good hit out at that level and show what they're made of. So yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, oh, that's good. Hey, well done. Thank you.